Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well and having a lovely weekend. As you can see, I'm filming in a slightly different location today. I'm in my hallway and I thought I'd kind of just film out here just to make it a little bit more chilled. If you follow my channel already, you may have seen that a couple of months ago I filmed a Nasty Gal video where I picked out 10 of my favourite spring summer dresses, and there were some beauties in there. In fact, I'm going to pop a few pictures in of some of my favourites from that video because they were gorgeous and they sold out super quickly. And so Nasty Gal reached out last week to see if I would be up for filming a new version of the video and just picking out 10 more of my favourite dresses for summer. And so that's what I've done, and I haven't tried any of them on yet, so it's going to be a little bit of a first impressions, but I will just be showing you each of the dresses and styling them up slightly as to how I would wear them and chatting through what I think of each one. Before I get going, as usual, all of the dresses will be linked below. I will also pop my size next to each dress for comparison because I know sometimes you guys find it useful to know what size I'm wearing. I'll probably mention it, but if I don't, it'll be in the description box. And I will also pop my Instagram name up on the screen as well if you'd like to follow me over there. But yeah, let's get going with the first dress. And it is this cute little number that I've got on now, and I love this. In fact, this really reminds me of the first dress from my last Nasty Gal video, which is a very similar shape to this, but this one is pink and floral, whereas that one was kind of like a white floral. I got this one in a size 6 and it fits perfectly. Like, it's actually cut really nicely, so it sits in nicely on the waist, like nips in a little bit, but then it's not too fitted on the bottom bit, and it's got a double layer as well. The top layer is kind of like lightweight chiffon-y fabric, and then it's got a silky pink layer underneath. And it also fits really well on the bust as well, because this back bit here is smock fabric, so it's got tons of stretch in it at the back, so it's kind of like got a bit of movement in it. I've just styled it up quite simply with a pair of white trainers, just because I love the way trainers make a dress like this a little bit more casual and a bit more fun for during the day. But obviously you could wear it with sandals, you could dress it up a little bit more with some wedges. Yeah, super cute. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I also have a discount code for 55% off everything. I think it's model M55, but I will leave it in the description box below. And this dress was originally £25, so with the discount off of it, it makes it, I think, around £11, which is an absolute bargain. Okay, next up is this beige t-shirt dress. And I know this is just a super simple t-shirt dress, but I love it. I feel like it is the perfect shape, the perfect colour for me, and it just feels really soft and falls really nicely as well. I can see myself wearing this so much. The only annoying thing about this is that it comes in one size, so it's kind of like one size fits all, which is never really the case, is it? So I am usually like a size 6 to 8, and it fits me perfectly. Well, I say perfectly. This is how I'd want it to fit. I'd want it to be a bit oversized, a little bit baggy. It's a really nice length. Yeah, so it's a perfect size for me, but I don't think that one size will definitely fit all. I've just rolled the sleeves up a couple of times just because I quite like the way it sits like this, and I've popped on some gold jewellery as well. And again, I have styled it up with white trainers, slightly different ones this time, just to give a slightly kind of more sporty vibe, I guess. But yeah, I really like it. I know it's simple, but I love it. And with the discount, I think it comes in at about £8, so another bargain. Okay, next up is another floral dress, and I feel like Nasty Gal do like cute little summery floral dresses so well. So this one is kind of in like an orangey floral print with like blues and greens running through, almost like a slightly vintagey sort of feel to it. The shape of it is lovely. I love this kind of smock fabric that hugs your figure really nicely and then kind of kicks out into a little skirt. The only thing I'd say about this one is that it is a little bit too big for me around the kind of boob and arm area. So I don't know if you can see, but it's a little bit baggy here. And I have just popped a bra on with it to try and fill it out a little bit more. But it's still a little bit too big for me here. It just doesn't quite fit right. And this one is also a size 6 as well. So definitely size down if you're in between sizes in this one. And I have just started up with some white trainers again, just to keep it really casual, but obviously you could dress it up with heels. I think it would also look really lovely with a pair of ankle boots as well. Okay, next up is some more floral, but this time it is this gorgeous maxi dress. And I have just popped this on with some wedges because it is super long. I didn't expect it to be quite so long. I think in my head I thought it'd be quite a nice casual summer's day dress, but I feel like now I've got it on, it kind of suits more like a wedding guest dress or more like occasion wear. The print is beautiful. I'm loving these big red flowers. I think it's gorgeous, and I love all the ruffles running down on the bottom half of the dress as well. I think it gives like a really sort of lovely shape. Size wise, it's a little bit too big for me. I ordered this in a size 6, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is kind of like where my waist is, and it's a little bit kind of boxy here. So if I pull it in slightly at the back, it would look nicer if it came up slightly smaller. So I would say to size down in this one. And also this bit here has got a lot of stretch in it as well. It's kind of super, super stretchy. So yeah, you could definitely get away with sizing down in this. And the other thing I thought that this dress might look quite nice is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on camera, but I thought it'd look quite cute if you wanted to wear it as like a strapless dress. You could just, hang on, let me just do my other arm without exposing myself. I've just pulled my arms out and left the sleeves to kind of like hang down at the side. And I feel like it also works really well as like a strapless dress. In fact, I think I maybe prefer it like this. If I just show you from the side, you can see that the sleeves sort of sit in like a dipped way, but you can't tell that you've sort of pulled your sleeves down. Unless you know, I don't think you'd know. And I really like the way it looks like that. I think it kind of makes it slightly more elegant. But yeah, it works really well both ways. So it is a lovely dress. I would just say if you are in between sizes, then maybe size down in this one. And also bear in mind that I am 5'6", and this is how long it is on me with wedges on. Okay, next up is kind of a cross between a dress and a beach cover-up, but I just love it. I love white crochet in the summer anyway. I think it's a really gorgeous summery kind of holiday fabric. And this dress is just so cute. So I've just popped it on with a blue bikini underneath because it was the lightest coloured bikini I could find that didn't stand out too much. And I think it works perfectly as like a bikini cover-up. I would definitely take this on holiday with me and wear it to chuck on around the pool or to go to the beach. But I have also just popped it on now with these little cowboy style boots. And I kind of think it works really nicely like this as like a festival style outfit. Like how cool would that be at a festival? Maybe with like some denim shorts underneath, or a little cami slip dress that wasn't so see-through. But I love the way it looks styled like this as well. The shape of it is gorgeous. I love this bottom bit, and I love the long sleeves as well. I just think it's so pretty. And I really like the style of the crochet with this big ring here and all the little, I just think it's gorgeous. I love crochet. And if I just move my hair back so you can see, it's kind of got a very deep V with this crisscrossy style that you can loosen or tighten as you wish. It is a little bit big here under the armpits, but I guess that's sort of the oversized sort of vibe of it as a sort of throw-on bikini cover-up. But yeah, absolutely love it. Okay, next up is this nude midi dress, and this is in a really kind of super slinky fabric. The same sort of fabric as the Zara bodies that everyone's wearing. It's that kind of slinky second skin fabric, which is very figure hugging, but also very comfortable at the same time. I sized up to a size 8 in this one, just because I wanted to make sure it had enough stretch in it and it wasn't kind of sucking me in too much. And I wanted to show you 2 ways that you could style this. So first of all, I've styled it really simply for during the day. I've chucked on a white linen shirt and tied it up in a knot. I've got my gold jewellery on, and then on my feet, I've got on my very comfortable Birkenstocks, which will not be for everyone. I know this kind of gives it a lot more of a kind of chilled vibe. But obviously you could wear it with normal sort of sandals if you're not a fan of the Birkenstock. But this is how I would style it, super casually during the day. It's very comfy, but it still looks nice. And I like the fact that it's got a little bit of a slit, but yeah, a lot more casual. But obviously you could really dress it up. You could put it on with some nude heels or like a strappy nude sandal. You could pop a blazer on over the top to smarten it up a little bit more. I think it transitions really well from day to night. Next up is another midi dress, and I wasn't actually too sure about this when I first pulled it out of the bag, but now I've got it on, I really like it. The fabric is super cute. It's just black with little white, well, it looks like little white polka dots, but it's actually little white hearts all over it, which I thought was quite sweet. It is tiered, so it kind of has got a few different layers going down, and it's quite a heavy fabric. I think it's double layered or maybe even triple layered. No, it's double, so it's got this heavy layer over the top, and then underneath it's got sort of a satiny fabric. Shape-wise, it's very nice and flowy, like there's a lot of movement in it, which feels nice and summery. And then it's got these little straps that you can adjust as well, so obviously you can have it higher or lower, depending on where you prefer it to sit, which is always good, because sometimes they don't sit right, do they? So it's nice to be adjustable. I've just popped it on with these little nude sandals just to keep it really chilled for during the day. I did try it on with trainers at first, but I think because it's that little bit, it's kind of in between a midi and a maxi length, and with trainers it kind of just made me look a little bit short. But I think it works really well with these sandals and just gives a lovely summery vibe. I feel like I've said that so many times in this video. A lovely summery vibe. The only thing I would say, just looking in the mirror now, is that this tier here, I mean, I'm being very fussy, but this tier, I kind of wish it started slightly lower, because I feel like it gives a bit of a funny shape there. Do you know what I mean? Or am I just being super fussy? It would just be nice if it started just a couple of inches lower. But yeah, it's a really cute little summer dress, and if you like wearing black a lot, I feel like this is a good alternative to just a plain black dress. Next up is this super cute blue floral mini dress, and again, wasn't too sure about this when I first pulled it out of the packet because it looked tiny. Where it's so stretchy, it just looked, I don't know, it just looked really small. But now I've got it on, it stretched a lot when I put it on, and actually it's a good length. Like I could even pull it down and have it a little bit longer if I wanted to, but because it's got this ruching detail up the side, you can sort of gather it and adjust it to the length that you want to wear it, slightly. So again, I've popped it on with white trainers to make it more casual and more daytime appropriate. That's just how I like to style my summer dresses. Not always, I still think they look lovely with sandals, but I just think that, I don't know, it kind of just gives it a more chilled summer vibe. But yeah, love the style of this. I love these little puffy shoulders, and again, you could wear them up or down if you wanted to, like you could sort of pull them off the shoulders and it looks sweet like that. But it also looks nice worn up. The neckline is nice, it's a nice square neckline, so not too low. And it's a really nice shape as well, very figure hugging. And this shade of blue is one of my favourite colours to wear in the summer. I just think it's such a pretty colour, and very flattering on a lot of skin tones as well. Next up is this black satin mini dress, and again I wanted to show you a couple of ways that you could style this from day to night. So first off is obviously the day look, and I've just popped it on with this cream blazer, cream trainers again, and this bag just to keep it very casual. And I feel like you can kind of see this style of dress online, like this satin cami strap dress, and think that it's super dressy, whereas styled like this, it really makes it a lot more casual and suitable for like going out for lunch, going out shopping. And then obviously you could dress it up a lot more by styling it up with some black heels, a black clutch bag, and maybe even a black blazer just draped over your shoulders. So yeah, it's a very versatile piece. Even though you'd kind of look at this and think it was very dressy, it works both ways. And then the final dress that I picked is this white midi dress, and I've seen lots of people wearing this kind of oversized style of dress recently, and I think they look really cool, especially when they're styled quite chilled with trainers and then like a blazer over the top to just, yeah, it's like a casual day outfit. This one comes in white, black, and I think one other colour as well, but they will all be on the link below, like it will click through to all of the colour options. I did just give it a quick iron before putting it on, but I think I haven't done the best job. I could have got a bit closer to the line, so maybe it needs a bit of a steam to get these little top creases out. But it feels very comfortable. It's very lightweight and flowy. I like the fact that it's a little bit shorter at the front, and then it goes down a little bit slightly longer at the back. I just think it's a really nice shape. And something a bit different as well. It kind of looks quite effortlessly cool. So I've just styled it up. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but yeah, I put it on with the trainers again, surprise, surprise. And I have got on a little beige bag as well. And like I said, I would style it with a blazer, either a beige one or a black one, or even like a coloured blazer might look quite cute. Yeah, really like it, and a nice one to end on. So that is all of the dresses that I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please do remember to give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I'd also love to know what your favourite dress was. If you can choose one, then do leave a comment and let me know which one or ones were your favourite. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel and you haven't already, please do subscribe, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye! Oh, I didn't know what I did there. Oh, it's because I always do that normally. Oh dear. Bye.